So in this episode, I'm going to teach you the last episode I talked about printing. In this one, I'm going to talk about the data types. Now, data types in C# and C++ have to be predefined before you use them. You have to do int in someone. In Python, you don't have to do that. And the thing about Python is actually the variables can change types throughout the program. Meaning you could have a string to begin with, and at the end of your program, you could have a number to end with. That is very useful for complex programs such as data analysis or analytics for software and other things in data science. But right now, I'm actually just going to just brief summary of data types and what they are. Now, if you know stuff about C# and C++, Lua, JavaScript, any of that stuff, basically the same thing. All programming data types are the same. They're integers, floats, bool values, and doubles, and most importantly, strings. And finally, strings. So I'm going to show you an example of each one. This is a number, right? We have print 1. This would literally print 1, right? Yeah. So we have 1. Now I'm going to show you an example of a float, 2.0. That is a float. Actually, I'm not. That's confusing. Num1 equals 1. There we go. Num2, this is a float. 2 equals 2.0 f. You can't do f in Python. Sorry about that. Right? And then you have num3. This is a double or a float, however one you consider it. Num4 equals, no, there's no for num4. So integer, float, and double. Those are the main values. Then we have a bool, right? Bool equals true with a capital T. In some languages, it's a lowercase t. In Python, it's an uppercase T. Or, you can do or in Python to mean or if this or that. So like if I want to go here or that, I can do true or false. And then we have strings. String equals this. This is a string. Now, what if I want to print these? Well, you simply just go print num plus num2 plus num2 plus num3 plus bool plus string. And now if we run our program, we notice down here in the console, we click run, and we see unsupported operator plus float and a string. That is because I'm actually adding all of them together, and I should not be doing that. I have to separate them. Sorry about that. I have to separate them with quotation marks because the program is trying to actually add up the floats, and you can't add a float to a double or other stuff like that because they're different integer types. Now you can add a integer to a float, but you cannot add a float to an int because ints are whole numbers and doubles and floats are not. Now if we run the program, it's where's the error at? Yeah, because there's an error somewhere. Oh, you can't add. Okay, so apparently you can't concentrate stuff like that. You actually have to forget about that. You actually have to print out stuff like this: num1, num2, num, and then bool and string. So this will basically print out the values like that. Now we see 1, 2.0, 2.0, the float and the double. Then we have true. And then we have this is a string. So the string, the bool, the float, the double, and the 1, the int. Now, those are the data types. If you have questions, smash me on Discord. See you in the next video.